We just done because of our successful, how did you get us there? Like, picture where we are, be able to tell the rest of us, where are we in a year? What did you do to get us there? What's that ideal role for you?
Well, for me, can I answer? Is that okay? For me, like being more sustainable, so having solar panels definitely in a year would be something that I see as like my vision for what I would want for this place. Like to be running on solar power, to be having an organic garden here and selling it to, you know, similar to what we did this year, only better planned, so that we have more to send and or sell at markets or to the CSA. And I agree with the permaculture method of farming, and so I would see more of more permaculture methods being used here in a year. And yeah, I would like to start building like a tiny house of some sort, calling it like Joy's house, and having some sort of a place to live, but plus a function for the bigger community, like a welcome center or something like that. And so, one of the things that I would want to do would be to like invest like in building that house, like for not only for me but for the community. So that I can add to like that example of like what we're trying to build, and like education is important to me too. So an educational aspect, like especially with the unschooling community. Since we are all trying to unlearn things here, just kind of like reaching out to other communities where like the emphasis that they like believe in is like being able to like do what you're passionate about doing and learn through living that way, like how we're doing here. So I think I'm not good at paperwork though, so that's my one concern about being a CER. I'm totally fine with being at any meeting calls, like through Skype or telephone. And if I have some kind of person maybe that is like could be a mentor or something, like, hey, this is like what you have to fill out and send in or something, and I think I would be a lot better, then I could definitely do that. But like on my own, I don't know how to be a CER, whatever that is. So, but I'm really willing to wait. What is that? A CEO?
Chief Executive Representative.
Chief Executive Representative. Yes, yes. And I am willing to represent whatever the consensus of the community, and not like my own opinion, but like coming from like what we consensed on in the community to like be representative here. So I think that's all I have to say about those questions. So, Josh.
Are we skipping Echo?
No, we're just going around.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said Josh.
So I guess my whole thing right now is that I'm starting to understand that the outlying community of the Arc can be either a detriment or a major support to what we have going on here. I don't think I'm ever going to be somebody who is the focal point of the Arc, but I do think that I have a good supportive element to me. I think I've been pretty supportive and very constructive, and I think I've done, a lot of good stuff here since I've been here. Maybe I haven't been a major part of the social community, but I think in the background, I've done a lot of stuff that's kind of helped us move in the right direction. And so Tonya sent an email to David Goldberg, who has a law office in town, he was very supportive of the idea that I go and meet with him, and I kind of foresee my role going forward. I don't know if I'm necessarily answering the 3 questions, but you know, I could see myself having an office at David Goldberg's, probably not living here, living in, you know, apartment somewhere in town, and coming to regular meetings and being there. You know, you might be surprised, but I'm not a big lover of paperwork either. But you know, you have questions legally, you have questions, you know, about the structure of this place or etc. I think I can be, you know, a big help with that. And I also think that I have some ideas about doing something along the Silo Ridge situation. And if I can be the person who is on the court filing, who actually holds the feet to the fire of rich people that think they can just come in here and do whatever they want to the property, do whatever they want to the community, do whatever they want to the town board. And if I'm the person who works with other people in the community who might be wealthy, might, you know, interested community members, then I think a lot of people are going to start to have a different view about the Arc. And, you know, as clients are coming in my door and I'm talking to them about, you know, the positive results that the Arc can have, you know, I guess I'm kind of in between. I don't know if I'm necessarily ready for this whole idea of post-ownership. I do appreciate my creature comforts. I do appreciate being isolated to some degree when I want to be. But at the right moments, at the right time, I can come in and have a good relationship with a lot of people who live in the community. And, you know, I think that's an important element of the whole idea of the Arc. And eventually what I would like to see is, I think I could be a big part of the unlearning as far as what's wrong with the economy. How we bring the economy, right it a little bit more and make it work for more people. What we do about environmental law. What we do about, you know, the wealthy taking over more and more of our public spaces and our property and our land. And I can make a lot of money doing it. So that's how I see myself fitting in here and helping this place.
Sweet. Pablo, are you okay with the camera being on you?
No, but I know even